Hey guys, just trying to fit in here with yet another battle against Magus or Bestow5000. And I'll leave a link to him in the doobly-doo down below. Anyway, I lead with my Hippowdon to get a Sandstorm brewing, and he leads with his signature Magus Blaziken, which uses Heat Wave. And I actually knew it used Heat Wave, but I forgot. So, stinks for me because Hippowdon is defensive, not especially defensive. And he gets the burn, which sucks. Anyway, knowing that he's going to use Heat Wave again, I go out into my Shandera and get a Flash Fire boost. And this is a Scarfed Shandera, and I finally figured out why this Shandera sucks. It's because I EV'd it wrong. So next time I use it, it will be EV'd correctly, and then if it still sucks, it will be replaced. Seeing as he's going to die next turn instead of me, he switches out, and then I use Shadow Ball, and it ends up hitting his Scizor, and I don't really have anything to take a Bullet Punch or a superpower, or not a superpower, but you know, he might have U-turned or something. So, I leave my Shandera in for fodder, and go out into my Doryuzu because I know it can take a Bullet Punch, and I Swords Dance on the switch, and he doesn't expect me to have Return. And if any of you have seen my other videos, yes, my Doryuzu has a little bit of a strange moveset, but it definitely works. He leads with his Aerofoon, and I've been watching his videos, and I know it has Grass Whistle, but I guess he finally took my advice and switched Grass Whistle for something else, and in this case it was Stun Spore. Or maybe he had both. Anyway, Stun Spore kinda killed my Doryuzu, and I wish I would have had something to go against that. But, that stinks. He goes out into his Blaziken, and, takes it out. I go out into my Natore just to bait him to use a Heat Wave, which he does, and then I switch into my, Abagura to take that Heat Wave like a beast. And, with leftovers, I'm at nearly full HP. Yeah, good enough, right? He goes out into his Scizor, and I'm expecting him to Superpower or Bullet Punch. I don't really care. I go out into Hippowdon, and surprisingly enough, I live. Which was pretty strange for me. And the burn doesn't kill me, so that's even better. And this time I go for a Slack Off, just because I have nothing really better to do. And this is like the original Hippowdon set, so I don't have anything to hurt the Gengar. But I think he uses Shadow Ball, and then I use Slack Off again, and then I switch into some Pokemon. No, he uses Substitute, and then I use Slack Off, and then I roar him out. Yeah, so that's a pretty good play on my part. Wow, I got ahead of myself there. That's nice. Again, I've been pretty busy with school. But I am looking for battles, even though I'm really busy with school. And my recordings may be like a day or two late, I still love battling. So, you guys, battle me. I'm lonely. And I know there are only like 40 viewers of this video. I want all of you to battle me, please. He goes out into his Kojondo, finally. Because I roared him. And he goes for a high jump kick, and predicting that, I go out into my Randorosu. And he uses another high jump kick, which I kind of predicted to hit, so I stayed in. And because I knew it wouldn't kill, but it misses, so that's really great. And I didn't think it mattered, except that I didn't get damage, because this is pretty much the strongest Earthquake in the game, and that would have taken him out anyway. He goes out into his Gengar and uses Substitute because he thinks maybe I'm banded or something. I actually have a Yachi Berry, but I'm not banded. I use Stone Edge and break his Gengar's sub, and then he uses Shadow Ball a couple times and kills me. And his Gengar uses Focus Blast on my Abagura, and it does pitiful damage for it to be super effective and with Gengar's special attack. So that's really great for me, and I took this opportunity to set up a curse. Sandstorm isn't doing anything to him because he also has leftovers, and I'm getting my leftovers, and I use Aqua Jet on his Gengar. And now the only Pokemon that's left is his Scizor, the banded one. So, I'm expecting him to either use Superpower or Bullet Punch, so I go out into my Hippowdon to figure out what he's going to use, and, turns out he used Bullet Punch, because he was probably predicting me to use Aqua Jet, and he would have had priority and maybe taken me out, I don't know. But, since he used, Bullet Punch, this was a perfect opportunity for me to send out my Notore. And he gets Steel Thorns damage, and I decided to go for Leech Seed instead of Gyro Ball, just for the lulz. And so I get some Leech Seed HP, and he tries another Bullet Punch because he can't switch, and it's his last Pokemon, and he's banded. And I just go for the Gyro Ball and kill him. And good game, Magus.